No, your kids on Wi-Fi.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I want to get on the hotspot. We already did it the last time we did Wi-Fi, and the other ones it was jumpy.
I'll try to switch over if you make it available. What's up, you guys? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I was seriously really thirsty. So I added I know y'all trying to figure out like why she got a water bottle that's brown.
That looks like trash. I didn't want to say the other word. It really looks like trash.
But yeah, so I added this to the pack. Yeah, so I'm sorry if it looks horrible, but it tastes really good. It's sweet tea.
I think you're over exaggerating. It tastes really good.
It tastes good to be a sugar-free drink.
Okay, I can take that.
It tastes really good. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing today? I am. Do you have a password for it? Yeah. How's your day been going? Y'all hit me up and tell me how's your day been going before we get started. Let's get it. You ready, Tonya? You thinking?
Ready? Thinking. Somebody in my head thinking. I don't know who it is, but somebody's up there thinking. Why you say it like that?
Who am I?
I got multiple people, so.
Don't tell people that's foolishness.
Hey, man, it's the truth. I just want to tell people that's like me that it's okay to have multiple people.
You don't know if you have multiple people in your head.
It's my head. I know.
Stop saying that. All right.
I was trying to
give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me well. If you can hear us well, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Give me a heart if you can. That'll make it better. All right.
Was you just with regular Wi-Fi?
I haven't yet. I was trying to. Look like it went to you. Look like it went to your phone.
You said here connected.
Oh, so it didn't go to your phone. I don't think your phone even showed up. All right, they can hear us.
All right.
We good.
That's right. Don't even worry about it.
What's up, Cliff? All right, so let's do a recap today. Sonia, I want to do a recap of our day.
Our day or
Don't blame me. You know what I'm saying.
What you mean, bro? I don't know what you mean. Like our day from the beginning to the end.
My day's about to end messing with you.
Woke up.
No, Sonia.
School way.
All right, so we did a lunch and learn today.
We did a lunch and learn
with Norman and Associates. Shout out to Stone. If you guys are looking for a realtor, make sure you reach out to Stone. Make sure you check Stone out. Stone set up the lunch and learn for us and his team. So we're very grateful, glad that we were able to teach. And what we taught about was basically how to build your portfolio. So how to go from being a realtor, being an agent, to building your portfolio, your investing portfolio.
Yes, in a short amount of time, might I add.
Absolutely. So today was really good. We got to meet a few people that we didn't know.
We had about 10 people. It was an intimate setting. We got to kind of meet some people, talk about their past, talk about some of their fears when it comes to real estate investing. I think that there was only one young lady who actually had a property, and she had a tax deed property, and she started working on it, but they stopped. So it was good to kind of listen to her, and like she's like in the middle, I would say.
Yeah, they did the demo, and then they just said, "Well, just wait." But the cool thing about that, with it being a tax deed property, that was our question. Like, was it a tax deed? Was it a tax certificate? And it was a tax deed, and she's had it more than 3 years. So in the state of Alabama, once it's a tax deed, it must be 3 years after it's in deed status before you can quiet the title. So I think she said it's been about 4 years, which means that she can go ahead and quiet the title so that she can get so that title is free and clear of all liens and encumbrances.
What does quiet the title mean, actually? Big word. Or
it's definitely not a big word, but it just means that all of the liens that were once there, so if there were any more, if there were any tax liens, if there was any mechanic liens, all of that will be erased and you'll have a title, well, a deed that is basically clear, and you can get insurance on that deed at that point. So lenders are more inclined to working with you. Lenders are inclined to working with you because you've quieted the title. They don't like to lend. Well, they will not lend on tax deeds or certificates.
Yes.
The title must be quieted before they will lend on it.
And you hear people say get a clear title, meaning a special warranty deed or a general warranty deed, and at that point you can sell it to retail buyers. You can get financing. You can get insurance, like she said.
Insurance.
So, like when it's only a quick claim deed, you're limited to what you can do. But once you quiet that title, you open yourself up to so many possibilities. And the fact that she's waited 4 years really puts her in a good situation to actually cash in.
Absolutely. So that was good listening to her story. As realtors, a lot of times you see so many houses, you see so many pretty houses that you take your clients to. And it's just normal as a realtor that you want to expand, you want to build that generational wealth, you want to try it. So we encourage all realtors to step over, go from being a realtor to investing too, because it's a completely different game, but it's a game that creates generational wealth for your family and legacies to come.
Agreed. One thing that I will say is that we talked about how you can build that portfolio without any money or credit. And that kind of led us to our conversation about gap funders and gap lenders and how you can get private funds to help with your portfolio building.
I think we should probably say private funders, because most people will understand when we say private, because gap is just the term that you made up. So no one knows what that is. I'm just saying, continue, carry on.
Anyways, people, but get private funds to help with the building of your portfolio. We talk a lot about partnerships. We believe that there are 3 things in a partnership. There is
time, talent, and treasure.
All right, I'll say it again. In a partnership, there are 3 things.
Time, there's talent, and there's treasure.
All right, you explain one, I explain one.
Okay, so time means that someone has time to dedicate to that partnership, to whatever that business. And I'll just say, from, you want me to just stick to real estate, or you want to say that? Okay, so for the project, someone has time for that project. They have time to go see the project, to go check on it. They have time to make sure the materials are being ordered. They have time to make sure contractors are in place. Things are being done at a continuous basis for that project.
Agree. Talent, I would say they have a talent to maybe find properties,
finding deals.
They have a talent to negotiate. They have a talent to put deals together.
Yes.
They have a talent to manage rehabs.
Oh yeah, that's
whatever that talent could be, but they have a talent.
It could be even something from a physical or manual labor.
Yes.
Maybe they have talent working with other contractors. Maybe they have talent being an electrician. Maybe they have talent being a plumber, or laying tile, laying flooring down, even painting. Those are all considered talents when you're joining into a partnership.
And the last one is treasure. And everybody consider treasure as money.
Yeah.
But in our world, credit also is a treasure to us.
Yes.
So if you got credit, you have a treasure. If you have cash, you have a treasure. You got a 401k, you got a treasure.
Absolutely.
What we like to kind of talk about and kind of help our friends with is understanding that if you can put a deal together and you bring one of the three to the table, you might have something.
You might have a partnership that you can work with somebody else.
Yes.
With. Yeah.
I know that we got one of our friends. She's a loan officer. She makes good money. She's a workaholic. She's a workaholic, but she's good at what she do. But she don't really have time to find properties, manage properties, talk to wholesalers, talk to agents all day. But she has been able to save funds. So I know she's doing like 3 deals right now to where
Absolutely.
she is the treasure. And each deal is different. Each deal you might get a different split. I will say that remember, just because you have the treasure doesn't mean you get most of the return.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. But it together is absolutely amazing when you find if someone has the treasure and you have the talent and the time and you just join it together, that deal can really come into fruition. So I would say, I just lost my train of thought. Pick me up.
I would say find out which one you have.
Definitely.
And try to find somebody or a couple people who have what you don't have. I would say a lot of times, I'm going to go off a little bit, is when you see people doing big projects, big high risers, building big buildings, and you see a group of people. When I was younger, I used to always think that a group of people mean everybody brought money to the table. That's not what it means at that high level.
Yes.
There can be partnerships where somebody had money, but also the contractor might have the experience. And then there's somebody else who might have the credit and the network to float the deal. So you can bring those 3 together, form a partnership, and get a split. Understand that split ain't always equal.
No.
So you have to be able to negotiate and find something that works for everybody.
And I think that's the key, finding something that works for everyone. Because what works for one friend may not work for the next friend. One friend may want to be involved a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So it really works to what is it that you're trying to get from it? What is it that the next person's trying to get from it? And make the deal happen. Like, just make it happen.
Last one, we're finna go. We got kids back there that we're trying to keep quiet, and they've been doing good for these 13 minutes. So we're gonna get up out of here. If you got questions, go and drop me up before we run up out of here. But just another one. One of our friends called and say, "Hey, I'm in a 3-way deal, and 2 of us bringing money, and 1 of us not bringing money. I'm not comfortable with the deal." But as I proceeded to ask questions, I asked, "Who found the deal?"
The
person who's not bringing money. Who's managing the deal? The person who's not bringing money.
They shouldn't bring any money.
Well, if they brought the deal and they're managing the deal, that's kind of their value to the team.
That's definitely their value.
They don't necessarily have to bring their talent and their money. Now, he was putting in some money, but it just wasn't a lot. And once we kind of explained that to them, she felt a little better about it. She was a little more understanding, and they getting ready to do their thing.
Absolutely. So don't always worry about having all 3. I think normally most people don't have all 3. You're not going to have the time, the treasure, and the talent, but figure out which one that you do have and then build up on it.
And we got some people on here. Drop it in here real quick. Which one do you have? You got time, you got treasure, or you got money? What you got? Drop it in here. I made it. I thought I did it anyway.
Okay.
What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? All right, man. I got 10 seconds. If you ain't got time, you know that off the top. If you ain't got talent, you know that. You can develop talent, though. I will say you can develop talent.
Yeah, talent comes from learning, it comes from practicing, it comes from meeting and networking with people. So talent can definitely be obtained.
It was 15 minutes, y'all. That's all we got.
Okay, somebody said they have a little experience.
Got a little experience.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So you have, what does he have, Tonya?
Yes,
because most people don't have it and they just want to start.
Yes.
So if you have experience where you can lead and you can direct and you've already been here before, then you're good. I talked to the owner of the 9 unit. He's letting you go for $200,000. I told him I'll be sending a contract soon. You'll be sending a contract tonight.
Yes. So I know my kids have more time, but I think that's great, Cliff. Let's get the ball rolling.
You want to give them a little backdrop of it? Okay, so I just comment, but that comment is for one of our friends. They were getting ready to start a rehab that they have that is free and clear. But they don't necessarily have to do it right now. They can sit on it. There is a house, there's an apartment, a 9-unit apartment that's next to one of their houses where the owner has been trying to sell it to them. And they were really like, should we do it? Should we not? Should we just wait? Is this like a shiny object moment? Or should we just work on the property that we were getting ready to work on? So we told them that 9-unit deal, if cash flow is what you're ultimately looking for to replace that 9 to 5, then you don't want to not take advantage of that 9-unit, especially if the deal works.
Yes.
So the owner is letting it go for a steal. He is gonna do the contract on it tonight, and lock it down and start on that.
We'll help you through it, man.
Start on that 9-unit first, and then you can do the one a few doors down soon.
We gotta lock them in though. Once we lock them in, I would do like a 60-day close on it. But just lock them in to a price, and we'll go from there. And we'll hold your hand through it, and we'll make sure it happens. I'm already turning my wheels on. Just a FYI, you might have to sell 1 or 2 properties to take the cash to use as a down payment.
Saying yep tonight.
So just put that in your back of your mind that you might be a little with the other properties you got, so that you can get the down payment, or you might go out and try to hustle and bustle and find some partners, either they're temporary partners in the deal to close the deal and pay them out later. So we're gonna make that 9-unit happen, baby.
Yes, I'm proud of you. Good job for stepping out, first of all, and not letting fear hold you back from having that conversation. So yes, great job. I'm super proud of you. Super proud of you. Yes. Let's go. I'm ready to roll. Any other questions, you guys, before we hop off?
Peace. You were saying more questions.
I think your Facebook questions are having a hard time loading
on
StreamYard, because I know.